Hello everyone, we are back with yet another exciting and informative video for you as part of the ongoing IELTS video series. In this video, we are going to understand the importance of skimming in the IELTS reading test and how to effectively use it. So let's start. We know the objective of IELTS reading is to find the answers from the given passage, which are quite generic. Various question types require different techniques. The techniques which we are going to discuss today is skimming, or we can also call it reading for gist. Gist is basically the main idea or the central idea of the passage or paragraph. Specific details or specifications do not matter if a question demands the main idea. Such reading for gist question checks one's overall understanding of a given text. But a question arises. We could also simply read the text and get its main idea. Then why do we need to skim? Well, for starters, IELTS is not really generous with time. We have quite a shortage of it. Therefore, we need to use it efficiently. Skimming does the job for us. It's time-saving, easy to implement, and helps you find answers with great efficacy. And now we have the answer. That is why we need to skim. Now, let's move on and learn how to properly skim the passages to answer certain questions. Remember, this technique is helpful only for some question type. Other questions may require scanning more than skimming. To help you understand the technique, let's take an example. You can see a reading sample here. The objective of the question is on your right on the screen, which says match the following paragraphs with the most suitable heading from the box. Also, we have 4 paragraphs in the question. Make sure you read only those paragraphs in the question, not the others. And yes, we can see a list of headings given on the left. You may have noticed that we have more headings than paragraphs in the question. This would be a very common case in your practice test and actual assessment. So please don't expect an equal number of headings as paragraphs. Brace yourself to skip trickery. Let's start the procedure now. Step 1 is to read the question statement and then check the first paragraph of the question. It is paragraph B in this case, so we will read or skim paragraph B, not paragraph A first. Candidates could end up wasting time reading paragraphs that are not in the question. So please ensure you read the question task carefully. Now, here's a tip. Avoid reading the headings first. But why exactly? Shouldn't we be familiar with the headings before we go ahead? I mean, how would we know what heading matches with what paragraph? This is the most common mistake which test takers make. They try reading and absorbing all the information which is mentioned in the headings, which is practically not feasible. You can't possibly retain so much data in just one go. And to make matters worse, reading headings first could actually confuse you as you skim the paragraph. So better stay away from the headings before you skim any paragraph. This is paragraph B. We have now hidden the headings to help you concentrate easily on the text. Let's skim this paragraph. Remember, skimming is done by quickly reading the text. Try to understand what is written on the whole. Don't focus on specific or very particular details as they are of no use to you for this question. Also, if you come across any uncommon lexical item or vocabulary, just skip it and read further. Remember, these not so usual words act as speed bumps that are sprinkled all over the passage to slow you down or confuse you. Our primary objective should be to understand this paragraph overall. You can now pause the video to skim read the text. Read? Good job! Now we need to be patient here and not rush to check the headings because it's time to do some reflection. Please try to reflect or recall what exactly you read in the text. Just try to express it in a few words or a sentence. You could take a few seconds if you want. That is what we needed. Okay, did you get it? Now that is your main idea. That is what we needed. So now we are back to the headings. The technique is to check your main idea with each of the headings here and not to get easily satisfied. Remember, it's all about being patient and having a good presence of mind. Take your time and match the gist with every heading starting right from the top. Please don't skip any heading or rush to match even if you see a resembling keyword in it. Don't forget, we have extra headings in this box and IELTS will definitely try to trick you with at least one of them. So again, stay composed and check. It is advised to always have a pencil when you practice reading. You could then easily mark or circle possibly correct responses. Sometimes you may not be able to spot or identify the right heading for a given paragraph. It's okay not to worry about it. You could do the elimination stage in that case. Just strike off the headings which are no way closer to your main idea. This way, you would be able to narrow down to possibly correct answers. You can now pause the video to look at the headings. And yes, you're right. Good job. The second heading, new method of research, correctly matches the central idea of this paragraph. We could see the writer mentioning the new study which was conducted by incorporating real spoken English. A few tips for you. These questions could be answered using the same technique. Remember, it's all about practice, which will help you master all the techniques. Hope you found this video helpful. We'll see you soon with some new helpful content. Thank you for watching.